Hi neighbors, welcome back to another video of Cooking with Neighbors. My name is Jerry Ellen and thank you for visiting me today. I do appreciate it. It brings a smile to my face and into my heart as well. If I'm making a white Amish bread today, it is a beautiful soft bread. It has a nice crumb to it, a touch of sweetness. It's a great sandwich bread. If this sounds like something that interests you, stick around and let's see how it's done, okay? Okay, I need to get some bread made, my friends. 9 fluid ounces of water, or 256 milliliters, or 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons. There you go. It's warm. 1.5 teaspoons of active dry yeast. 3 tablespoons of sugar. Now you can wait to see if your yeast activates for like 5 minutes. In there, it'll get kind of foamy looking, and you know your yeast is good before you add your other stuff. I know mine's good though. I've been using it and it still seems to be doing good. So now what? Add a teaspoon of salt to 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour. So this is an Amish white bread. It's got a little sweetness to it. I'm gonna spoon this over in there. Okay. I am going to pop this in the oven after it rises and stuff. I'm not going to bake it all in my bread machine. Okay. Now, 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Or you can use like melt some lard or butter. You could even use vegetable oil. But 4 tablespoons. I'm just drizzling it all around. Okay. I'm going to put it in my bread machine. Okay, so this is the machine that I'm using. And the cycle that I'm using is number 13 right here. Not the pizza dough one because it won't rise enough on the pizza dough one, I find. So this one right here, that's what I'm using. If you don't have a dough cycle on your machine, just put it in like one of your bread mixes, right? Pick like, this is 1.5 pounds, so it's 1.5 pounds bread cycle. And after the first rise, turn it off and take it out. And I'll show you all the next steps when that's ready to come out. I gotta wash my dishes now. Neighbors, you can also just do this by hand or with a stand mixer. All you gotta do is just follow the steps. All the same, except for instead of putting it in your bread machine, put it in your bowl for your stand mixer and use the hook attachment. When it forms a ball and pulls away from the sides of your bowl nice and easy, take it out and knead it on your clean countertop that's been lightly floured, or a little bit of olive oil on it. Knead it for like 5 to 8 minutes. Put it in a little tight ball, back in the bowl, put a little bit of oil over it or whatever, and cover it and put it in a warm space of your kitchen. And let that rise for like an hour to 1.5 hours till it's doubled in size. Like this is going to be when I take it out, and then you do all the next steps the same as what I'm going to do. Dough cycle is all done. I'm going to take it out of the pan. As you can see, it's doubled in size at least. Now I'm going to deflate it, push all the air out, and I'm going to give it a stretch until it's at least the length of my pan. I stretch it on both sides like that. And I'm going to give it I'm just measuring it against the pan there so that I know that it's going to be at least as long as my pan, maybe a little bit longer. I'm going to roll it nice and tight. Seam side down, I'll put it in the pan, but I'm just pinching that seam closed. Drop it in the pan, and I'm going to tuck the ends in, give them a little pinch on the end too. So everything is nice and tight. And I'm just using cooking spray to spray the top, but you can lightly brush it with some softened butter or melted butter. And I'm going to cover it loosely with cling film and put a clean towel over it. And just put that in a warm part of your home or in a warm part of your kitchen until it doubles in size. It took me in our house about over an hour and 15, and it plumped up really nicely. And I'm going to pop it in the oven. The oven's preheated at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius. And it's going to take about 25 to 30 minutes to cook. It took my oven about 25 minutes until it was nice and browned. And when you tap the bottom of your bread, when you take it out, it's going to sound nice and hollow. But I'm going to give you a good look at it after I put some soft butter over it and let it melt all in there. This bread has a beautiful crumb. It is such a tasty bread with that slight sweetness with the sugar that's in the dough. This bread is great for sandwiches. It's just a lovely bread all around. It got a beautiful crumb, a touch of sweetness. It's really nice. Now, before you cut it, wait until it cools down for 15-20 minutes at least. You don't want your bread to dry out by cutting it too early, and you don't want it to maybe later collapse on you because you cut it too early. So you have to wait. It'll still be warm in 15-20 minutes, so you'll still have a slice of warm bread with some butter on it, like I'm going to do. Look at that softness. It's a wonderful bread. I appreciate you all for being here. I truly do. You're wonderful neighbors. I hope that you email this out or share it out on your social media. Maybe help me reach some people that might like my videos and help my channel grow. And again, thank you so much. I love you all. Peace, love, and God bless. Take care, everyone. Bye.